Hey guys, welcome to Dentistry. Hope you are doing good. I am Dr. Ayshwarya with you for easy learning and better understanding. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and press the bell icon for the latest upcoming videos. Preventive dentistry. The definition of preventive dentistry is prevention itself says that you are preventing in dentistry. The definition is that phase of dentistry which is concerned with the prevention. The name preventive is that phase of dentistry which is concerned with the prevention of healthy teeth and maintenance of the oral structure. That means you are going to maintain a healthy teeth, you are going to prevent the healthy teeth, you are going to maintain a oral structure. That means oral structure will be prevented in a state of optimum health for a longest period of the time as possible. That means as long as you can prevent the healthy teeth and oral structure, you are going to prevent with the preventive dentistry. The levels of preventive dentistry are: first one is primary prevention, second one is secondary prevention, and third one is tertiary prevention. We are going to see these in details: the primary, secondary, and tertiary. Primary prevention. In primary prevention, the definition of primary prevention is action taken prior to onset of disease. That is before diseases, we are going to take a prevention. This is known as primary prevention, which removes the possibility that the disease will ever occur. That means which is going to remove the possibility of disease. That means before disease, you are going to prevent yourself. Prevention of occurrence of disease and prolonging the life. Here prevention of occurrence of disease takes place. Prolonging of life, that is disease free life, is done. It includes concept of positive health. That means good health is included here. It promotes the health, it protects the health, it protects against specific diseases because it is prevention. So it is going to protect against specific diseases, that is agents and hazardous in environment. And the hazards which are present in the environment, with that it is going to prevent us in primary prevention. What WHO has recommended? WHO has recommended the pre-model prevention. Pre-model prevention is, that is emergency and development of the risk factor in a country, in a population group in which they have not yet appeared. That means the country or the group or the country which is not has still affected with the disease or some pandemic period. So that in that case, the emergency and development of risk factor is taken. Mass education is taken. That is, first in this region you are going to prevent this region before the disease appear. In pre-model prevention, pre-model means before, pre. Population or mass strategy, here directed at a whole population. That is, the prevention is given to whole population rather than given to individual. That means directed at a whole population irrespective of individual risk level, so as to bring a behavioral as well as life changes. Here, for behavioral and life changes, the population or mass strategy has considered high risk strategy, bring preventive care to individual at a specific protection. That means when the high risk strategy is there, the primary prevention is going to prevent. The preventive care will be taken at an individual at a specific protection. The modes of primary prevention are health promotion and specific protection. In health promotion, this is the process of enabling people to increase control over and improve health. That means it is not directed to particular diseases or the health education or nutrition intervention or behavioral changes. It is not particular to that. It is wholly to the everyone health promotion. Okay. Specific protection is specific means it is given a specificity, that is it is a provision of condition for normal mental and physical function, okay, of a human being and an individual or in a group. Specific protection is given. What specific protection includes? It includes promotion of the health, prevention of the sickness, and curative and restorative medicine in all aspects. That is, you are going to promote the health, you are going to prevent the sickness, you are going to restore, you are going to cure. In health promotion, you are going to promote the health without considering or you without taking the particular to the health education, nutrition, and behavioral changes. This was the primary prevention of the preventive dentistry. In secondary prevention, the definition is action which halts the progress of disease which is at incipient stage, that is developing stage, and prevent complication. It is going to prevent the complication. That means the patient has suffered with the disease. After that, you are going to prevent the complication of the patient. Okay. Early diagnosis and adequate treatment is given here. For better prognosis, secondary prevention is done for better prognosis, and prevention for the further complication. It is done for the further complication, that patient should not get with the complication. He or she should not suffer with the complication. It reduces the high morbidity, that means high risk of disease. It decreases the mortality, that is that rate is decreases of certain diseases, and it is expensive. The disadvantage of secondary prevention is that is expensive. That is, in this medical therapy, chemotherapy, whatever therapies or medicines are given here, this comes under secondary prevention. In primary prevention, you are going to prevent the disease. That means you are going to stop the disease, stop the occurrence of the disease. The disease will not going to occur from the base, from the origin. After that, if the disease has occurred in the origin, that you are going to prevent, you are going to suppress the disease. You are going to use the medication, therapy, chemotherapy, whatever your therapy you are going in the, you are going with the procedure. These are done under secondary prevention. Now we are going with this tertiary prevention. In tertiary prevention, it is done in late pathogenic phase. That means the disease have occurred and you are not able to cure that, to go with the tertiary prevention. That is, all measures available or reduced to limit the impairment. That is, this means that for the loss of sensation or impairment and disability, you are going to do the all the measures for minimizing these things to reduce the limit of impairment and disability, minimize suffering caused by existent department from the good health. You are going to depress or you are going to decrease the things to maintain the good health, and you are going to promote the patient for adjustment to irremediable condition. Irremediable means cure condition. For adjustment to cure the patient, you are going to do the adjustments such as adjustments for the curing of the patient. So in tertiary prevention, what we do, we are going to do such things to reduce the impairment, disability, and the suffering cause for the good health, and you are going to promote and adjust the patient so that to cure the condition of the patient. The modes of tertiary prevention are disability limitation. Disability limitation means you are going to prevent or halt the impairment. That means something, when something loss of limb or loss something is vision is going on because of the disease, so you are going to impair the disease. Okay, you are going to limit the impairment, the process of impairment to handicap. That means if something is happening because of the disease, so you are going to impair, you are going to stop that for the further impairment. Impairment means loss of ability, that means loss of vision, loss of limb sensation. And disability means lack of ability, that means a person is not able to walk. Lack means he or she is not able to do the things, or somewhat the limbs are working or vision is there, but fully it is not absent. There is a lack, and impairment is fully loss. Rehabilitation means it is combined and coordinated use of medical, vocational, social, and education. That is, you are going to medicate, you are going to vocational, and you are going to do the social things and education measures for training and retraining the individual. That means the drug addicted has rehabilitated. Sometimes we rehabilitate the drug addicted person for training and retraining the individual, for bringing the person on the main track of the good life or good health. So we do these things in tertiary prevention. Modes are disability limitations. That means you are going to do such things to prevent the disability, to limit the disability, and rehabilitation. To you are going to do the medication, vocation, social, and educations for bringing the person on the main life track. This was the tertiary prevention. Hope you have liked the video. If you have liked the video, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for the further latest videos. Thank you for watching Pen Dentistry. To know more about me, links are in description box. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for the latest videos.